Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question. Can you believe we are in August 2024 already? Because it seemed like yesterday I was, out there on a Newcastle Bridge where they do the laser show on a New Year Eve. Like, please bring back the fireworks because we want to see the fireworks, not some laser show, that kind of stuff as well. 8.5 months are gone already. And if you're somebody who wanted to start a business, wanna probably leave your job, and that was your New Year resolution, you probably had some other resolution, Can you believe 8.5 months are gone already? We are going to be in September very soon. Very soon. The reason I'm telling you this, because as an e-commerce seller, if we combine all the sales from first 8 months, that will be less. Like, I'm talking about the combined sales of 8 months will be less than the sale that we're gonna get in last 3 months in quarter 4. Because a lot of people, they do the shopping in quarter 4, in September, October, November, and December. So I want to insist in this video, and I'm gonna tell you how you can get started and what I'm gonna be doing. Just a little bit of update, like how I'm gonna be preparing myself for quarter 4. You probably can take some inspiration from that. And also on the top of that, I will tell you how you can start from scratch and make some money out of quarter 4. So let's get started. Okay, so if you're first time on my channel, my name is Ansha, and I am probably one of the few people on YouTube and who do e-commerce for living, who are walking the walk, not just talking the talk on YouTube. So I want to tell you a little bit how I'm going to be preparing myself for the quarter 4, how the business is working, just a little bit of update. You probably can take some inspiration from that. And then I'm going to tell you how we can get started from scratch, because both of these things are really, really important. So first of all, you might follow me on Instagram and you can see we are receiving deliveries nowadays 3 to 4 times every single week. And the reason for that, because I want to replenish all of my stock. And in September 2024, the new iPhone 16 will be coming as well. So we're going to launch the accessories for new iPhone 16s, like screen protector covers, all that kind of stuff. I mainly sell mobile phone and accessories, and I sell electronics, like, home and kitchen item, like kitchen organizer, juicer, blenders, that kind of stuff. So the way it works, everything which I buy is from China. The things come from China in a bulk, and I send it to Amazon FBA warehouse. They do the storing, packing, and shipping. And anything which I sell on eBay, I sell both on eBay and Amazon. I use a third-party fulfillment center, and anything we need to sell on eBay, that is being stored and fulfilled by a company called Hubbo. They do the storing, they do the packing, they do the shipping for the items that I need to sell on eBay and Amazon. Also on the side, I sell a lot of laptops and used mobile phone, used laptop. For that, the problem is we have to do the fulfillment by ourselves, because every single item is unique. It's not like you probably have listed one item on Amazon or eBay, and then you can just put on the quantity, like you have 5,000 in a quantity or 6,000 in a quantity, and just simply take it from there, because every single item, like the used one, is unique, have a different condition, have a different model, different specifications as well. So once I buy those from online auctions, they come over. We have to do the probably cleaning for them. Some of them, in the worst case scenario, probably required a battery replacement or software update, that kind of stuff as well. So those are the one I do store in my storage, do the packing, do the shipping for them by myself and with the help of staff as well. So in a quarter 4, we are receiving a lot of new inventory, and that is the inventory that is going straight to Amazon FBA and straight to for eBay to do the fulfillment. So the reason I am getting ready early for the quarter 4, because I want to make sure that everything that I buy nowadays, I will use sea shipping for that. Because the air shipping, if I rush my shipping when I need to order something in quarter 4, then it's going to be very expensive. And in a quarter 4, Amazon always tell us like we cannot receive that much inventory, probably 500 pieces for one item. So we have to store the inventory with us. We cannot always send the inventory from China straight to Amazon. because they will have a limitation because, everybody want to sell something in a Q4 in Amazon and they order a lot of inventory. So you have to store a lot of stuff as well. And we have to send it to Amazon once they will have the space for it. Now, spending around £500,000 per quarter just to replenish the stock, and that figure can go triple in Q4. So this is a business which I started from a small shop, a very small stall, I would say, on a high street. And I couldn't imagine that I will be the person who would be receiving these bulky, like a pallets now probably every single day. I couldn't really imagine that. So if you're the one who is looking to start, what you can do, you have to understand, you first need to learn how to make £100, then £200, then £300. You cannot jump straight to making £1,500 to £2,000 every single day. You're going to have to start from small, probably £50 a day, then £100 a day, then £200 a day, and then scale your business from there. Most of the people, when they start a e-commerce business, in the beginning, the input is going to be very higher and the output is going to be very lower. But over the period of time, like now I can honestly manage my daily day-to-day stuff, probably working maybe 4 to 5 hours per week. That can be manageable, but you have to keep in mind that there is years of work have gone into it. And then it came to the stage where I don't have to worry about paying my bills every single day, that kind of expenses as well. So first of all, you will have to start from one platform. Start from that platform. And then in the beginning, if you have a budget to spend on inventory, for example, you have let's say £200 to spare, then I will spend and kind of divide my budget into 4 or 5 different products. You don't have to go straight on Alibaba. For example, you buy cheap items on Temu. There are a lot of cheap items on Temu, a lot of cheap items on AliExpress. I remember the first item that I purchased to sell on eBay, because I started from eBay and I recommend starting from eBay as well. They were a headphone which had a zip in the middle, right? And I spent around 30 to 40 pound, and the price was around maybe 199 or 299. I don't remember exactly. And I sold those items for 12.99. So if you're buying from Temu or if you're buying from AliExpress, you're buying in, let's say 10 pieces of each. Once those items will come over to UK, then you will be able to offer the faster delivery to your customer. Once the stock is in UK, people normally think it's a good quality stock, even though everything comes from China. And also people are willing to pay the premium price for faster delivery as well. That's the reason a lot of people are they are paying for Amazon Prime just to get the faster delivery option for the item they are purchasing. So first of all, is gonna be like a wholesale sort of thing. But the second thing that I want to talk about is going to be your drop shipping. If you're somebody who is on a lower budget, there are a few ways you can work with the local suppliers and you can do the drop shipping. But again, I insist you will have to start the business. So let me show you the couple of suppliers that you can work with and how you will be able to manage that and how we will be able to automate the business with the drop shipping. Again, keep in mind, drop shipping is not scalable. You will be able to make some money out of it, which you will have to reinvest back, buying in a bulk and then scaling your business. If you really want to scale your business, of course, you can make decent money out of drop shipping. Like you can make full-time living out of it, but it always going to be uncertain. You will have to buy your own stock, so you have more control over inventory, quantity, and quality of the item at the end of the day. So let me show you a couple of suppliers and then we will take it from there. So the first supplier that I'm talking about is a sales. This video is not sponsored. They don't even know I'm making a video about it, so don't worry. I like the supplier because they always have up-to-date inventory. So the first thing that I normally do when I come right here, I can create a free account, but I already have an account, so I'm just simply gonna sign in. Once I sign in, then I can go inside Salesy, and the reason I sign in, so I will be able to see the prices as well. Then I will click on warehouse, UK warehouse, and once the UK warehouse will open, I want to make sure that the items that I buy will have a faster delivery. Inside the UK warehouse, then I can just simply click on drop shipping, right? And these are all the items right here. There are the prices for these items. The reason I like this because they are always according to season type of item. There are tons of different items. You can see there are around 19 pages in total, and on each page there are around I would say around how many products, maybe 20-30 products. So you have a catalog to go through, maybe 200 to 300 products right here. So these are all stored in a local warehouse, but you can always click on a bestsellers right here. If you click on a bestsellers, then you can filter that according to the platform as well. So this one, these are all the items right here. These are their bestsellers. And if I go back to their main page, and then I will be able to see more items right here. So in the beginning, you can work with them, and there are obviously many other suppliers which are UK based. You can work with their inventory. I will not list more than 5 items in the beginning, and then I will scale my business from there. You list your item from here, right? You can just simply do copy and pasting. This is completely free to use. Obviously, this is going to be a manual work. So anytime, let's say I want to list this item right here. When I list this item, I will have to like copy the link for this item. So if I get the order, I can come back and then I can process my order from here. And if you want to process your order from here, then I recommend having a Payoneer account as well, because the Payoneer, it's going to be cheaper when it comes to paying fee, all that kind of stuff as well. So this is more like a manual way to start your business eventually. But you can really take this to the next level, where anytime when you list the item, you don't have to do copy and paste, all that kind of stuff as well. You want to sort of take it to automation level, where the listing will be automated and where order processing will be automated as well. For that one, obviously, if you are a beginner, you can use AutoDS. I'm gonna go to AutoDS right here, and then I can just because I already have an account, so I'm just simply gonna log in. Once I log in, then these are the items which they have in a stock in their marketplace as well. I will click on the item which have a faster shipping. So this fan right here, the Crocs style shoes right here as well, these LED lights table, this sort of stuff right here, they have in a stock. And then once you obviously get the order, as long as you have the balance inside your wallet, you can always process it, the orders from, like, they can process the orders for you and take the money outside your wallet. So this is the way. Again, I said, if you are on a lower budget, you can start your dropshipping like this, and then you can scale the business. But eventually what I recommend is once you make money, invest back in a business. You want to have more control over the quantity. And when, again, as I said, I sell most of, like, I do drop shipping, but this is to test the item, to test the waters. If the item is doing really, really well, then I try my best to get in touch with the supplier and try to sell the item by myself. So if you start with the drop shipping, the first hurdle is to get started. If you start with the drop shipping, there will be no cost to you at the end. So you can get started, learn now how everything is going to work, and then eventually come up with a budget and then scale the business from there. I want to tell you something, and because the reason I'm telling you, because I believe this is going to be super beneficial for you. At the end of the day, I have my 0 to full-time eBay selling course. If you are someone who is interested, is taking it to the next level, you want to jumpstart your journey, you think you have watched enough of my content on YouTube and it's really useful, then I would, because I have tons of testimonial, I highly recommend to enroll in that one. I'm going to put the link for that inside the description. And this can be really life-changing. I will be able to help you on a personalized basis. Again, if I'm helping someone, it takes my time away, and you know, time is not cheap. And you get full training, updates for a lifetime support as well. Nobody offers that. And it is coming from someone who is walking the walk at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Again, I will put a little bit of, not a disclaimer. You don't have to buy a course to be successful e-commerce seller. You can become a full-time e-commerce seller by just simply watching the stuff on YouTube and help yourself, DIY it, do it yourself at the end of the day. The courses are for someone who can, first of all, invest in a courses without being broke. Like, you know, you can easily afford to pay for it. And then on the top of that, if you want personalized help, you want someone to help you personally, I think he wants my help as well. Anyway, I'm going to put the link for everything that I mentioned inside the description. and see you soon.